evening, viewers, and welcome back to another edition of the Social Development Outlook for today. I am your host, Tyrone Davis, and just to remind you that this program is hosted and produced by the Communications Unit within the Ministry of Social Development and other related departments. At this point in time, we'll take our first break and be right back.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Well, I'm back. The Honorable Eric Evelyn donated a check to the Gingerland pre, primary and high schools. Let's take a look.
Good morning, everyone. Wonderful. It's a beautiful morning. I don't want to keep you too long in the sun. I know you just had a wonderful presentation, but I'm here this morning, as would have been indicated by the Deputy Principal. I'm here just to make a very brief presentation. Of course, this is one of the schools in my constituency. And this is a school that I would have gone to. This is a school that assisted in making me who I am today. And I have pledged over the past few years to normally come at the beginning of the school year, just to check in, just to give some encouraging words to you, the students, as well as the teachers. And it's just a coincidence that I'm here today for World Teachers Day. I intended to come on Friday, but I have another activity on Friday. And so I have to change to today, Wednesday. And so I'm delighted that I'm here today on World Teachers Day. It's a great coincidence that I'm here on World Teachers Day to make a brief presentation to the principal and to you, the school, because 2 years ago I was here and I made a presentation of some school supplies. And this year I've decided to make it a little different. And so this year I didn't bring school supplies, but I also brought something else. So I brought a check to donate to the school, and of course the principal and the staff, they will decide what that money will be used for. Of course, I believe in you, our young people. You are our future leaders. And I believe one of you would be standing here I am today as the next representative for St. George Gingerland. And so we believe in investing in our children and in our teachers, in our learning institutions. And that is why I'm here today to make this presentation to the Gingerland Secondary School. I wanted this time to wish all of you a wonderful and very successful school year, to you, the students, and of course, to the teachers. And once again, happy World Teachers Day. I hope it is a wonderful, and children, please be kind to your teachers today. Do not give your teachers any trouble. Happy World Teachers Day. Have a wonderful day. And I will now make this presentation to the Deputy Principal, Ms. Felicia Walters.
On behalf of the students, teachers, auxiliary staff, teachers, and Mr. David, we want to thank Honorable Evelyn for gracing us with his presence today. And we thank you for your contribution, and we surely put it to good use. Thank you once again.
Morning, Honorable Evelyn.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Brand. Good morning, High Flyers! I want to hear bright. Good morning, High Flyers! Yeah. That's the spirit. That's how we roll in Gingerland, right? That's how we roll at JLPS. All right, it's good to be here. Of course, this is a school that I visit pretty often. It is my favorite private school on the island. I have to say it silently. But it is a school in my constituency, and I'm delighted to be here today. And it's a coincidence that I'm here on World Teachers Day. I did plan to come on Friday, but I have another activity on Friday, so I had to come today. Before I make my presentation, I want first of all to congratulate your new head teacher, Mrs. Brand. Give her a nice round of applause. I know that you missed the former head teacher, Ms. Hendrickson, but I'm sure you love Mrs. Brand just as much, right? Wonderful. And of course, Mrs. Brand is from right here in Gingerland. She's not living in Gingerland now, but she's still a Gingerlander, so we are delighted to have her as the head teacher of this school. Now, I'm sure you remember, 2 years ago I was here and I made a presentation of some school supplies. And I would have decided at the beginning of each school year I would come to check in, to say a few words to encourage you, the children, and of course the teachers as well. And so I've come again this year. This year I didn't bring the school supplies. I decided to do it a little different this year. And so this year what I brought, instead of the school supplies, I brought a check for the school. And so the school, the principal, and the teachers, they will decide what they will do with this donation. And so I am very pleased at this, the beginning of the school year, and of course this on World Teachers Day, to be able to make this presentation to the Joyston Library Primary School. This is a school that has a special place in my heart. And I love the teachers and I love you, the students. You know how much I love you guys. And I'm always happy when you excel in anything. And it is always a pleasure to come and donate towards the school, to donate towards your education, because you are the ones who will be the future teachers and nurses and policemen and politicians like me in the future. And so we want you all to continue to do well. I want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very, very successful school year. And children, please do not give the teachers any trouble today for World Teachers Day. Are you going to give the teachers any trouble today? No! I want to hear people no. No! Good. And I want you all as well on this World Teachers Day to tell all the teachers, I love you. So after 3, I want you to tell the teachers, I love you. I love you. And say Happy World Teachers Day. Happy World Teachers Day. Wonderful. I just love the spirit of the Joyston Library Primary, the High Flyers. And so I want to take this opportunity now to make this presentation to Mrs. Brand, our head teacher. And once again, I want to wish all of the teachers, all of the lovely teachers, a very happy World Teachers Day. God bless you. God bless the students, the teachers, and God bless the Joyston Library Primary School. Thank you, and God bless you.
You know, I just want to say thank you to you, Miss Honorable Evelyn, for making this presentation to the school. It is greatly appreciated, and of course we will use it for the betterment of the school. So again, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. All right, JLPS High Flyers! Lovely. Thank you, and God bless.
Good morning, and this is my third stop today in my constituency of St. George, Gingerland. I would have made a stop at the Gingerland Secondary School, at the Joyston Library Primary, and I'm very pleased, and the pleasure and the delight is mine to be here at the Gingerland Preschool. And it's a coincidence that I'm here on this World Teachers Day. I am here today to make a brief presentation. I would have made a commitment that normally at the beginning of the school year I would come just to give the pay a visit and give the children and the teachers some encouragement. And as I said, it's a coincidence that I'm here today on World Teachers Day. Now, I believe in investing in our children and investing in our learning institutions. And even though this is a preschool, it is a school that we must pay close attention to. This is a school that has children that are very impressionable, and it is very important that we take extra special care of our children from down here, bearing in mind that these children will be our future leaders. They will be our future teachers, taking over from Miss Lawrence and all the other teachers here, taking over from the policemen who are next door, and even taking over from me as the representative for St. George Gingerland. And so I'm happy to be here amongst our preschoolers today, and I'm happy to be here amongst the staff of the preschool, bearing in mind that I'm sure they're doing a marvelous job. And children, today is World Teachers Day, and you have to promise me that you would not give the teachers any trouble today. Do you promise? Yeah. I didn't hear that. Do you promise? Yeah. Wonderful. So you're going to be good children today? Yeah. Wonderful. You're the leader, right? Okay, all right. And so today, I am here to make a presentation, a monetary donation to the Gingerland Preschool, and of course, the head teacher and the staff, they will decide what they will do with this donation. Of course, the schools always have needs, and so they will determine what they will do with this monetary donation. I hope it will go a long way in terms of assisting the institution, and I, as the area representative, I always stand ready to give any assistance that the school needs in terms of its upliftment and general upkeep. So on behalf of myself as the area representative, I want to make this presentation to Miss Pamela Lawrence, who is in charge of the preschool here. And of course, I want to take this opportunity as well to wish all the teachers here a very happy World Teachers Day. May God continue to bless all of you teachers and you the students, and may God continue to bless the Gingerland Preschool. Thank you and God bless.
On behalf of the student, staff, and parents of the Gingerland Preschool, we want to say thank you to Minister Evelyn for his yearly contribution, and we are indeed grateful that he could do this presentation on the day, World Teachers Day. Indeed, we are really grateful today to have Minister Evelyn with us, and we want to say thank you very much for your donation, and we are looking forward to buying what is needed most for the children and the staff here to use. We want to say thank you again, Minister Evelyn, and thank you, thank you.
We'll take this break, and upon returning, we'll go straight into our feature presentation. I'm back, and for our feature presentation this evening, the Social Services Seniors Division donated items to the Gingerland home.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Prentice, and let me say good morning to, good afternoon to all of us who are here, and it is my pleasure and delight to be here at the St. George and St. John Senior Citizens Home. Of course, I'm particularly pleased because this home is owned by the church that I attend, the St. George's and St. John's Anglican churches. And of course, we know that this home has been around for some time, and we are happy that as a church, we can extend this service to persons on the island who need it. I must say that over the years, the service here at the St. George and St. John Citizens Home continues to get better. And I want at this point in time to heartily congratulate and commend Nurse Ima Stanley and her team for doing a marvelous job. It's like a transformation here at the St. George and St. John Senior Citizens Home. Thanks to you, Nurse Ima, for doing a marvelous job. And of course, I believe that I would have communicated with some of the residents here, and they are quite pleased with the service that they're receiving. And today, as Ms. Prentice would have indicated, we're here from the Seniors Division, and our caregivers are here in their numbers to just give some assistance. Today is dubbed Caring for the Elderly, as we celebrate Seniors Month in the month of October. And I'm particularly pleased that the staff from the Seniors Division would have come today to the Seniors Home to give general assistance. They would have been here very busy all morning. I came, met them working, and they still did not want to stop. So they have been assisting with the cleaning, assisting with the bathing of the residents here. They would have cooked. And trust me, when I came in and I smelled the food, it smelled so good, you know? And the food looked good too. And I'm sure it tastes good because when I was talking to the residents, they were saying how good the food was. So one of them actually told me, don't disturb me, I'm eating, right? You know? So I want to commend the staff. As I said, they would have cooked and now they were feeding and they will be washing up. So they would have done quite a bit of work here. And I'm sure Nurse Stanley and her team is very happy for the assistance that they would have provided today. And we, as a department, we are very happy to provide this assistance. And apart from that, we also came bearing gifts. And so as a department and as a ministry, we have decided not only to come to assist, but to come and give tangibly as well. And so we have brought some toiletries and some food products, and we are delighted to be able to make this presentation to Nurse Ima. And of course, we hope that these items that we would have brought would go a very long way in the care of our seniors here at the St. George and St. John Senior Citizens Home. Once again, I want to commend highly Nurse Ima for the great work. And I want to commend you, the staff, for the marvelous effort that you would have put out here today. I think you need a round of applause. Excellent work. Right? And so I would now like to take this opportunity on behalf of the Department of Social Services, the Seniors Division, to make this presentation of toiletries and food products to Nurse Stanley.
On behalf of the board that runs this institution, the residents and the staff, I want to say a heartfelt thank you to you, Mr. Evelyn, Trudy, and your entire team. They've always been on board, helping me in any way. I can call on them. Miss Jeffers is there, I can call on Miss Jeffers and say, Miss Jeffers, could you cook me a pot of soup? Wow. And she doesn't hesitate, she brings the soup. So, and the girls usually come and help me. This morning I want to say a heartfelt thank you also, because they have put out quite an effort in assisting us in lots of stuff. Bathing, folding up the clothes in the laundry, and being a part of the team. Good. And for that, I want to say thank you to all of you. I also want to say thank you, Mr. Evelyn, for giving me the kudos. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Because sometimes we go beyond.
Yes.
And nobody figure they can recognize us. You're not looking for anything, just to say thank you. It's simple, but thank you goes a long way. So thank you for those words. And the staff also thank you.
Good.
So.
All right, let me
Well, that's our package for this evening. Join us again next week, Tuesday, for another edition of the Social Development Outlook.
We are now on Facebook and YouTube. Like, share, subscribe.